everyone, Busy Gamer Dad back again, picking up where we left off with our Gordian quest. We are on our way to the storehouse to see what's up. The gangs have taken it over, and we're in the very initial stages of our playthrough. This is the second part in our three-part gameplay series here on the Busy Gamer Dad channel, where we do a session gameplay. We pick a game, 20-30 minutes, show it 3 times in our week, just to see if it's something that you might want to pick up, put down and pick up again at a later date, or wishlist it and then pick it up and then play through it all and then put it back on a shelf and forget it ever existed. Up to you. But this week we're looking at Gordian Quest. It's a lot of fun. I love the art style. I've played about 10 hours. I have an advanced gameplay that I'm going to show in the next video for it. But this is our session gameplay, our second session gameplay. And we're going to pick up where we left off in the, we'll say the initial stages of the campaign mode, which is about 15 to 30 hours, depending on how long it takes you to play it. And there's significant replayability here because you can get all the different characters to play through, and there's also different acts in the gameplay where you can go from island or we'll say chapter to chapter, and there's more to the game than just 30 hours. I really think that there's a lot of in-depth we'll say fun to be had here. So Officer Aaron, we've certainly got a knack for staying alive. The garrison should be a little safer now with your help. That leaves the main objective, the garrison storehouse. It's right up ahead through these streets. We've had to barricade it off the garrison when the bandits attacked. With luck, we'll be able to deal with them without too much trouble. So we gained a level. We've got some skill points that we can actually use. So if we go up here in the top corner, we'll be able to do our thing. Skip the tutorial right there, and then we'll get ourselves. So this is these trees are where we can specialize our characters. And down at the bottom, you see that we have certain, we'll say attributes that lead to certain play styles for the characters. So Path of Mind, you can see the cards that are for that. You can see Path of Body, you can see the cards that are for this, and each character has their own play style. So that's 3 times. I think there's 10 different characters. That's 30 different ways you could play the characters, and that's not, to mention the interweavings of each character. Now, as it is right now, we have 1 available point. So we can add 1 to our strength, our dexterity, or our intellect. We can increase our max health, which wouldn't be a bad idea. We can go faster in the turn order, or we can pick a new card. Or boost a card. Well, that's too far away. We probably can only pick one of these 2. 1 there. Yeah, so let's do this. You're probably going to be our tank, Stroud, so I'm going to give you some health. And let's unlock this node right there. And then our Geomancer, Jindea, max health. I think I kind of want to lean into the max health, but we did get that armor that is for intellect, so let's do that. And let's do intellect. What do we have? Hang on. Let's see here. Let's check this real quick. I want to see something real quick here. Our hero, our skills. We do not have any intellect cards. So actually, it doesn't make us beneficial to go down the intellect path. We do have dexterity and we have strength, but we don't have intellect. So I think what I'm going to do is I will go down this way, give you some max health as well. That way it'll work out. And then at the end of our last fight, we did get some armor. 2 to guard with dexterity ability and 3 to health. Sure. We'll put that on you, just to have it on you. Oh, and we have an extra heal potion. I totally forgot to put that on you. All right, let's go to the storehouse. Onward. On the way to the storehouse, you pass 3 soldiers nursing an assortment of injuries. They advise caution when dealing with the bandits. Front door is blockaded, and they have crossbows waiting for you if you get in, one of them says. Party decision. Continue. Down the road, you arrive at the garrison storehouse. A bandit peers out from an arrow slit on the 2nd floor. Scram unless you had a death wish. He sneers before heading back inside. The front door doesn't budge when you push it. Might have give way with some force, but the earlier guard's warning comes to mind. So this is the risk-reward mechanic. You see our chances of success, our choose our own adventures, etc. So we have a 50% chance, and we have to pick one of these. We can force the door. We can have Stroud do a strength check, or we can search for another entry point. I think I'm going to do the force the door method. Now attempt a challenge, test our strength, and we will see. We have to roll higher. Okay, so I want... Why did it pick Jada? No, I want Stroud. Stroud right there. Okay, and so... Yeah, so he gets a +2 modifier. Stroud would take 6 damage. And he has the health pool to lose it. So let's pick a skill card. So what this will do is it will throw an exhaust in our deck. And that means that the card is no longer available to us until we rest at a campfire. Or rest at the inn. And that's perfectly okay with me as long as I don't take the 6 damage. So I think... Wow, that one's pretty nice to use. +9. We have 3 of these, so might as well use that. And then it's +9. We need a 12 to succeed. So... Let's roll the die. And we just barely did it. Whew, we just barely did it. Great, awesome. The door breaks open into splinters, revealing the interior of the storehouse. You count a total of 3 bandits, and a moment of tense standoff ensues. Then a brutish-looking man by the supply crates in the back yells out in anger, pointing at you. 2 other bandits wielding crossbows take aim. All right. Now we have to do a reflex check, a dexterity. -1, +1. So I think we will do, yeah, Jindea. You drop low. So we have 2 that we can use. We need an 8. An 8 or better to succeed. Or Jindea will take, let's see here, what skills do we have? We could just lose a dodge. Let's do that. Let's just lose a dodge because I know we're going to go back to town after this. Final result, 23. We nailed it. Knocked it out of the park. We are awesome. We're the best. Closing combat, so good stuff. Oh, is that the guy? That's the Brutus-looking thug. Alright, fair enough. Let's see here. Jindea draws 2 cards. Rocky gains 4 crit for every strength card and 4 guard for every. No one's attacking him, though. Deal 4 damage. Rocky that follows up with 5, the same row. So if I do that, you'll hit him for another 5. Would that be enough? Then it looks like you're sidestepping and gaining guard, sidestepping and you're attacking. That right there is a nuisance. Let's get rid of the guys right there. And then we'll have Rocky do the things. And you take a dodge. If you are standing directly behind Rocky, we'll just get a little extra dodge and that's fine. Or armor, I should say. Okay, so this is where I want to try and see if I can get Rocky in there. Rocky finisher. 35 damage close combat. Okay, that's like the Hail Mary. So I will throw down on you, finish you off. That's awesome. Now watch this meta knowledge. I'm going to shift, use that card, and then I'm going to just, that way he doesn't take the hit. And I'm going to use 10 on him. Perfect. And then I'm going to use another 10 and finish him off. Bam. Even though they were defending, I'd much rather get them off the board. Now, this is the hard part. This I have to get rid of first. This is like effectively taunting. Anything behind it. See, all damage taken by the unit directly behind it will be transferred to this unit instead. Protection. So, looks like he can attack Rocky or Stroud. So if I... Doesn't look like I have really any damage cards, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so let me just do this and move that to the, or I can't move it. Oh, it's rooted. Oh, I thought I could move it. I thought it was a big brain play, but I guess it's not. How many? I only have those. I'll just armor up, and I'll just armor up right there. Confirm. We'll call it good. Yeah, I don't want to use any of my SP. Gonna do 14. Okay. Well, everyone draws cards. Nice. Let's see here. Shift, cell, duo attack in the same row. So if I move down here, there, and hit you, there we are. Good. Nice. Oh, and there's that exhausted card, unfortunately. So now we're on to him. 22 damage, but I have to be in front. So if I spend to shift you there, perfect. Then he has counterattack right now, so he's naturally going to be hitting pretty hard. And I'm fine with that because we can still put a pretty big hurting on him. And I want to test a theory that if Rocky perishes, he comes back. Unfortunately, it looks like I will have to shift down. Well, you know what? I'm going to test this theory one way or another. We'll just end our turn. Yeah, so I want to see what happens with Rocky if Rocky can come back the next round. Or next combat. So this will be a good acid test for us. And for you guys, if you guys choose to pick this game up. So Rocky's no longer around, so we're just going to be there. And it looks like counter strike or counter attack has fallen off. And then that's it, really. You just defense up, and we'll end our turn. Oh, you're so toast. Because I'll just discard a card. Let's see here. Oh, no, I can't do any of that. Darn. All right, well, it's going to do 0. Big fat 0. But this will do some damage. That will do some damage. We need to draw a card. Show card from a discard pile. Let's try this and see what happens. Ah, that didn't help us at all. That didn't help us at all. Oh well. It's got plenty of armor to handle it. Officer Aaron, save us! Well, it looks like he activated his counter attack. So what I'm going to do here is just do this and shift and end turn. There we are. Nine, sure. And then we'll move you back there, take the counter attack, and then we'll finish you off and pull you forward. Done. Easy peasy. Not a terrible fight at all. Got a lot of experience, more than we've ever seen. And a nice belt. A victory for us. Let's head back to the garrison, talk to Officer Roderick. So we can just, now we can walk right back through everything and enter the town. Get more renown. Hooray! Excellent work out there, Officer Aaron. Head over with some of the reserves to secure the area. Right away, Captain. Now, even as we speak, these are battles being waged on many fronts along the outer perimeter of the garrison. A few adventurers like yourself have been detached to checkpoints to hold the lines. My resources are stretched thin as it is. I'll need you to head out and support the defensive efforts. Make none of the undead break through. You got it, boss. So it looks like we're gonna have to go. There's no one in the guild hall for us to recruit. Let me see here. Let's go into our dexterity-based rolls. Tagged out. Is defeated in a previous battle. It will take him some time to recover. Oh, okay. So he's out for one full encounter. Good to know. I did not know that was going to happen. And it was good to test it now while we're in the interim parts of the game. Strength, dexterity. Strength. Get a free shift. Okay. +1 to strength. Reinforce armor and vigil. We could get those. Those seem like really good boots for Stroud. Let's see here. We don't need... Yeah, we don't need is the Let's see here. Let's go and sell. We don't need this staff because unfortunately we don't really have anybody, but I think we're going to get someone at the end here. So let's do this. We need to get some health back. 50% of their maximum health. Oh, that's free? Does that work on you? No, it doesn't seem to. Chat. Oh, we can talk. There's some lore. Okay, great. Good stuff. And then we can buy some restoratives. Oh, awesome. Okay. Nice. And then, wow. So then rather than spending that, I think I'd rather just... When you visit the sanctuary. Okay. Do I need to revive? Or do I need to... Let me see if I can revive Rocky. Oh, all heroes in the party are still alive for now. Okay, so we can't actually revive Rocky. Okay, good to know. So he's like out. Out. Good to know. Alright, so then let's go out into the adventuring world. And see what we can do. So now this is where we get to unlock a few other characters. Unfortunately, none of them are spellcasters. I was hoping for a spellcaster. But we'll get there. Yep, elemental resistors are always important. You want to make sure you're doing what you can to mitigate as much damage in this game as possible. Okay, so no Rocky. You're just going to move and guard. You're just going to move and guard. You are going to attack with cold damage. Okay, so let's, I mean, honestly, can't really do too much without Rocky. You're kind of, I don't want to say worthless, but without Rocky, you're very limited. I wonder how we get Rocky's health up. It's an interesting future problem. Alright, so we got 24. You're going to take some damage here. So if I do just gain 3 card, discard a card, shuffle a card from your discard pile. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to lean into kicking your butt. And I will move you back 1. And then I will hit you and pull you forward. And then I have 1 left. So I'd rather get the guard there. And I have... So are you still gonna... Yep, you're still definitely gonna hit me. Which is fine. Getting cold damage. The block took care of it, which is great. And they shifted around and sidestep. Okay. And they shifted back. Ah, so this is a trap. He played a trap card. Okay. So he played a trap on the backfield. So if I were to take and put anyone on there, we'd take some damage. Oh, there's our exhaustion card coming back around. Looks like you're just going to sidestep. Let me give you some armor. Let's hit you. And that's it, unfortunately. Oh, just finish this person off. Yeah. Just finish them off right there. And then we are done. We have nothing to do. Sidestep. And then you're going to place another trap. No, no other trap. Oh, they did place a trap. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're going to throw stones. Let's do this one first. Just make sure I don't forget to do that. And we'll just throw stones right there. And end our turn. And I think this is it. I think we'll just be able to pretty effectively... Oh, no, I don't have any. Deal 7. Deal 12. Discard 2 cards. Draw that many. So if I were to do this on you... Discard 2 cards. And that brings that up to 33 damage. And we win. Nice. So those are the subtle nuances that you want to start learning for your characters. Again, I'd never played Stroud before doing this. I had played Lucius, who's the swordsman. I had played Catherine, who's the cleric. And the bard. I can't remember her name. But they were a very well-rounded party, but they weren't anything like Stroud or Jendea with Rocky. So that's very interesting that we have to navigate that. Oh, now here we go. This will be fun. Let's see what we can do. Reinforcements at last, Alphonse. There's a big group of undead ahead that need dealing with. Brace yourself. No, you brace yourself. So I have a feeling that we're probably, if we don't find a spellcaster, we might have to reorientate Jendea to be our spellcaster. Oh, he gains health based on level. That's exactly how Rocky gets up. Oh, now here's an interesting mechanic. Reinforcements remaining. At the end of every turn, more people are going to fill in these spots. So we got to make sure that we're killing all the guys that we can. All right, now let's see here. Do I want to shift with Rocky? You're going to be taking a hit. Okay, he will go before them. Let me think here. Rocky draws 2 cards. If Rocky is directly team shield. Rocky gains 6 if you use it. If you are directly behind him. So if I do shift here and then I do this, Rocky gains shield, which is awesome, and then gain 1 agility. That burns through all our stuff though. There, finished him off. Good. And I think I'll just add the extra armor. We'll hold off for right now, because I'm not certain, and I'd rather have Rocky shift up here, because he'll have armor, and I don't know if Stroud will draw his armor cards. That's the only reason why I'm moving him up. But this is 22 damage to it. Yeah, wow, he's gonna destroy this guy. 20 damage, 14 damage. Yeah, so let's just finish this guy up. And then I think I'm gonna lean. Let me do this here and do another guard. And then Stroud. This is going to be interesting because you are out of position, my dude. But I can move you up with the shift, and then I can have you attack him. Discard, shuffle a card in. Well, let's have you lean into. Gain 4 guard, pick card, and shuffle into your draw pile. So, hold you back there. We'll have you gain some armor, and that's it. We'll end the turn. All right, then what are you gonna do? Good job, random guardman, red shirt. And so here's the next wave. They've come in. All right, now let's see what we can do with this. Alphonse moved up, and he is doing a stab attack. Same row, different row. So if I move you up here, nice, there. You're kind of the big problem. But it seems like... There. Let's just do that. And give you the armor and end the turn. Alright, now just a bunch of blocks. That's not really good, but we can finish him off, and we probably can finish the other guy off in the next turn. Nice. I am really grateful that I have Rocky with me. Unfortunately, doesn't look like Stroud is going to be able to do too terribly much. 66 damage. Oh yeah, I can do, if I shift, and then I do that. Bam! Nice. That worked out really well. So you got to be looking for those opens that you can use to get your characters where they need to for each of their attacks. And it's really important and integral for your success in the game. You got to be paying attention, using your eyes and your ears. Seeing where the attacks are coming in from. All allies in a given row. Okay, sure. There. And let's have you shift. Oh, I used the SP. I'm silly. And you also have to be reading. So if you remember in our first playthrough, the SP, the gem right here, it's the meter at the bottom. We can only hold up to 3 of them at a time. And then we have action points over here. That's the blue cards, and that's the, or blue currency or item. And we got to make sure that we're handling that with care. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't really need to do that. Temporary, I see. Okay, so unfortunately it's like wallop things really hard. And that's perfect. Okay, Rocky's putting in work. Rocky is definitely putting in the work. Let's do, if I shift, he doesn't have enough. So let's just armor up and end our turn. Because I don't think I can do, yeah, I can't do anything. Now it's Stroud's turn. Unfortunately, there's not much that Stroud's going to do. He could probably finish off the... there. And let's have you... well, let's see. Discard some cards. We don't need any blocks right now. Nice. So get pulled up a little bit more. And we'll just end our turn. Yeah, we'll end our turn here. Oh, still didn't finish it off. Bummer. Okay, Rocky had the armor. There's the last big baddie we're up against. Oh no. What's our guard's name? Oh, Alphonse is bouncing around. Town Soldier. That's just his name. Town Soldier. Okay, good to know. Alright. So it looks like we'll just finish off that guy. Nope, we can't finish off that guy because he has armor. Ooh, he has a lot of armor. Everything is reduced. That is why he is a pain. Alright, so we'll have you gain 9 armor there. We'll have Rocky get something from that. Now let's see here. I believe if we have Rocky... did he get... yeah, he got Rocky Uppercut. Okay, that's awesome. So then if we do this and just do Rocky Uppercut to finish that guy off, and then we'll just start laying into the big baddie. And then shift back. And we'll end our turn. Now, this is the fun stuff. We'll shift and destroy him. Excellent. And end our turn. That was a perfect turn. And then this guy's just hanging on by 1 health. And the Town Guard, he gets a promotion. Good for that guy. We'll call him Jim. Town Guard Jim. So, dad joke of the episode. Here we go. What would bears be like without bees? They'd be ears. Bears be ears. Get it? Yeah, okay then. The other end of the garrison may well need aid. We should hurry up. So now here's Alphonse. He's our scoundrel. He's the roguish character. You know, he has poisons and counterattacks and various other things. So let's take a look here. Sabotage. Yep, see, so he has trap cards and things like that, moving things around. And that, oh wow, that could actually work out really well with Stroud pulling and pushing people around. I don't believe his other stuff, his other decks have traps in them. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Rogue looks like a general one. Oh, there's some poison here and thorns. Okay. Yeah, so the rogue is the poison one. Sabotage is the trap one. Headhunter seems to be like crazy burst damage, but it's very expensive. And then Scoundrel seems to be just regular damage with some thorns and like your all around stuff. So I think I'm going to do Saboteur because that would be really cool. Saboteur, yep. We'll recruit him. This is awesome. So this was Gordian Quest. This is our second session gameplay series on it for the Busy Gamer Dad channel, where we pick up a game, do about 20-30 minutes over each of the 3 episodes for a week, showcase it to you guys. I have the link for it down in the YouTube comments and the description of the game should you want to wishlist it or pick it up outright. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I really love the art style, and it's a good narrative. It's almost like you're playing a book. So I highly encourage this game for someone who's looking to unwind with something that's not just a lean forward interaction, but also has a good story arc to it and a good replayability with all the different characters that you can invest time in and understand, and there's backstories for. So like, comment, and subscribe and all that stuff, but if you don't do that, that's fine. Your viewership was just as important. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll catch you in the third and final playthrough, where I think I'm going to show you guys the mid to end campaign gameplay with my 20 or 10 hour game. Sorry, not 20, 10 hour game. We'll catch you in that one. Talk to you then. Bye.